Well, hello. Welcome to the premiere episode of What's on the Workbench. I'm your host, Phil Lister of Lister Model Works. Now, this new series, What's on the Workbench, is more of a video journal. It's not really going to be an instructional video series. What I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on a new model, and there's going to be several chapters or parts. So in other words, this model may have, say, as many as 4 videos. Now that's the thing, I'm not going to nickel and dime you guys to death. In other words, I'm not going to paint a head and then say, oh, let me do a whole new video on that. No. What I'm going to do is, as the model progresses paint-wise, I may do the base, I may do half the figure, I may do more than that before I even begin to start the next video. That way you can watch the progress, but without having to see one little thing being done. I don't want to do that. That just gets too monotonous, too boring. This is a really nice kit. As you can see, it is quarter scale. This, obviously, this is probably, more than likely, this is a 3D sculpt, probably done in something like ZBrush. And then they obviously did a printout of each of the parts, and then more than likely made molds of that, and then from that cast the parts. And they did an awesome job on this thing. I mean, the detailing is incredible. You can see every ridge, every stitch in the clothing. It's utterly amazing. It does come with plenty of optional parts. It comes with interchangeable arms. So for example, if you don't want to use the one that's relaxed at his side, you can put this one up. It does come with 4 interchangeable heads. You have the one here that has where he's wearing the helmet, and then you have 3 others where he's not wearing a helmet, but there's basically 3 different expressions, 2 of which have him with a cigar in his mouth on this one here, and then one of the other heads. Plenty of other parts. Each of the ammo pouches are separate on the belt line. Even the boots are separate from the pants and the base. So the way this thing is broken down, I really think it's going to be a joy to paint. As a matter of fact, they even prime it for you. So I don't even have to put any primer to this. It already has primer on it. The only thing is, I think that the size of the base sort of overpowers the figure to a degree, in my opinion. There's a lot of open space on this base. Now, I can understand they have, on this side, is a imprint from a tank track, and that sort of thing. And there are spent shell casings scattered on the ground. But I really think that the base could have been a little bit smaller. Not to mention, this thing weighs about 20 pounds. I mean, just the base alone weighs about 20 pounds. It's incredible. I thought I was going to get a hernia picking it up out of the box. But anyway, I think it's going to be an awesome kit to do. And with the way this breaks down, what makes this really nice is I don't have to glue anything. There are high-powered magnets that actually hold these parts together so that this can be broken down for packing back to the client, which is a lot safer than trying to ship it as a finished piece. So every component can come off and go into its little compartment in the form-fitting foam. Wow, try saying that 3 times fast. Form-fitting foam. But anyway, so that really makes for a much safer shipping of this thing, which I'm sure was expensive, and he's paying a pretty good price for me to paint it. So we definitely want to make sure that this thing is properly cared for, properly packed, and all that. But so anyway, this is the kit so far out of the box. As I said, it breaks down really nice, so I think that painting this is really going to be nice. I don't really foresee any problems. But in the next video, I'll have probably I'll say a good half of this thing done. I mean, because I'm going to do the base. I'm going to just kind of work my way up. And then when we finally get to the figure, probably as much as getting the body itself done, I'll do the next video. And then I can talk about the techniques and so forth that I used on that. But other than that, this is pretty much it for now. And so if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I recommend you do, because you don't want to miss the next exciting episode, do you? Of course you don't. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, go to my website, www.listermodels.com, and get on the email subscription list. Because that way, if you're a collector and not necessarily a builder, and if you're looking for specials, I sometimes run specials off the website. And I send out bulk mailers to clients, and whoever basically subscribes, I send out specials. I offer special pricing on build-ups from time to time. So you don't want to miss out on that. So be sure and get on that mailing list as soon as possible as well. So anyway, until the next video, this is Phil Lister saying, go paint a model.